Hello everybody, this is Warjunk, bring you another Shogun 2 commentary on Awa Ridge Pass, another rage quitter. Um, this guy is a was a gold 10 star, um, and I'm really excited he rage quit because the kind of army he brought, the strategy he used, really goes to show like a lot of these guys with amazing stats, they win because they just bring, I guess you can call them unfair armies, but they expect people to play into their game, and you're going to see what he does. It's completely a noob thing to do, and he doesn't. I can tell right away he's not a good strategist. He's not good at tactics. He just uses something that works. He doesn't improvise. Doesn't push it. Uh, I'm just gonna put this. I know I'm not gonna put this in slow motion because this is gonna take a while to do. I don't know if I don't remember if I said his name, but Demonaz. I just had this battle. I'm going to be putting this on right away after I finish this commentary. So I'll show you my army. I brought my Waco Raiders. I brought 2 Yari Cav, a Naginata Warrior Monk Cav. They're all veteran. I did something a little different. I brought 3 Nagi Sams for my front line. He was a 10 star, and I just didn't want to rely on the Yari Ashigaru. I'm really happy I did this too. I only brought 1 bow unit this time, my Daikyu. I brought 3 Katana Sams. Yeah, 3 Katana Sams. They're all veteran. I brought a Naginata Warrior Monk, 2 Yari Ashigaru. One's veteran, one's not, and a Nagi attendant because I just had leftover funds. And I brought a Matchlock Sam, vanilla. So what he brought, look at this. He got his Nagi attendants. He got some Tetsubo Warrior Monks, some Waco Raiders. And then he has a leadership general, somewhat of a leadership general. It's leadership slash melee gen. And then look at this, Yari Ashigaru. They're vanilla. Yari Ashigaru. They're 5 stars. Yari Ashigaru. They're vanilla. Yari Ashigaru. They're 5 star. Yari Ashigaru. They're a 9 star with hold firm. I'm gonna pause it for a second. Actually, just slow speed. Another Yari Ashigaru 9 star with hold firm. Another Yari Ashigaru 9 star with hold firm. And this time's a long Yari Ashigaru 9 star with hold firm. A Bow Warrior Monk 7 star. Another Bow Warrior Monk 6 star. I think they're both 200 range. And I think that's all of the... Wait, he has overlapping. He has 2 5 stars right here, overlapping each other. He brought 1 cav unit, which he has hidden in these forests. He doesn't use the whole battle. I guess he wanted to use them as a late game changer to do hammer and anvils when I attacked him. So I saw this and I was like, oh, I'm not attacking you. I thought he was going to come at me. Then I instantly noticed he formed a noob box right away. And he's going to put his general in stand and fight too. And I realized instantly, this is why this guy wins battles. So I'm going to unpause it. We're just going to skirmish here for a second. Here's a micro mistake I did. I left him in the open when there was these trees right here. If I instantly put my Daikyus in the trees, I can kept them in tight formation. And I could have taken out his bows, both of them, without losing this Daikyu. But I don't do that. That's my fault. I'm going to bring this contingent. I have them grouped together around. They're going to end up pushing these guys back, I believe, taking out the Waco Raiders. I'm going to move up my Naginata Warrior Monks to try and take out his bows. He's going to push his Yari Ashigaru up, so I'm just going to run him straight across. Eventually, I do move a cav unit right here just to keep him from having that. And this is where the battle gets kind of slow. I am right now moving these guys up forward. Like I said, I didn't do it quick enough. That was my fault. I'm going to speed this up. I'm very slowly going to surround him. And I did kind of taunt him. About right now, I was saying to him, so now I understand how you have... now I understand your stats. How you got your stats. And that's all that was really said until I had him completely surrounded. He says, oh, you're not going to attack me, you camper? Actually, he didn't call me camper. I was lying. I just put that in there because... I was just so happy I won this battle. Because yeah, this is an amazing way to win battles. You won't lose. If someone attacks you front on, you will lose. Pop that, as soon as he goes around and starts popping those hold firms. Whew. Especially that long Yari Ashigaru. Oh, God. So I see he's not going to do anything, and I'm slowly going to move all my troops around. I'm going to bring up my Waco Raiders eventually, because I'm not worried about him not knowing where they are, because I know he's not going to attack. And he literally stays like this until the very end. He almost gets my matchlocks SAMs, but I end up having like 30 or something of them left. And I just keep on trying to move him around, getting shots on his gen, and he keeps on moving his gen around. I do weaken his gen to like 16 guys, and eventually he gets frustrated and he finally assaults me. Of course, that's what I was waiting for. And then I charge one of my cav units through his gaps in his line and hit his gen, kills gen, which is the only way I was going to win this. So he's shooting at my Yari cav right now, capping this. I think that's kind of pointless. I'm going for his bow monks. To me, those are the most powerful. So he charges. I don't pull back soon enough, so he's going to catch me. But I am going to get rid of this. He's not going to make him rout, though. But I would have sustained unnecessary casualties. I should have pulled him back quicker. And they're going to get drawn back into melee. But I'm going to push him back again. You can see my hitting units were discovered. The ones in the forest here. I'm going to speed it up again, because nothing really happens this whole battle. This is a long battle. It was just a big waiting game. Me just trying to catch him off guard, catch him to make him true mistakes. I wasn't going to play his game. Players like this, they want you to attack them. Don't attack them. Don't play into their game. Even if they start taunting you, don't attack them. I mean, that's the last thing you want to do. It's going to make you lose. So he's going to charge a Nage attendant up at me. I do have some tree cover right here. Again, I don't really pull back quick enough. Take some unnecessary casualties. And I'm not going to take too many casualties from my matchlocks after this. At this point, I thought I lost all of my range units, but they come back from routing once they get like up here. At this point, he no longer has the morale shrine, but he really doesn't need it, to be honest with you. But if he had that, oh, unstoppable. Unstoppable. After this engagement, I'm basically, as soon as these guys come back from routing, I'm going to go back and forth, trying to get him to waste all his ammo. Eventually, he does waste all his ammo. I think he only gets like 1 or 2 more casualties on me. These guys stay at like 29 or something. At one point, I'm going to... once I realize I can't get these guys close enough to shoot his gen without them routing, I'm going to keep my general near them to make sure they don't rout. And right now, I'm kind of starting to surround them, moving my cav. I'm going to put a cav unit over here. I'm just trying to keep him surrounded, so when he attacks, I can jump on any opening in his line. If I was him, I don't know how easy it would have been, or how easily it would have been able to pull off, but maybe leave an opening for me to kind of draw me in to get his general. At one point later in the battle, you're going to see me put one of my cav into wedge formation, try to get through one of his units. I was an idiot, and for some reason I thought one of these was a sword unit, because he had his Tetsu warrior monks like literally right on top of them, and I didn't really pay enough attention. I was like, I want to go for it. His general was just right behind the line. I actually got through a little bit, but I saw it wasn't worth loot using that unit for. I was just gonna wait him out, so I withdrew him. But we'll get to that in a second. I'm just gonna speed this up. Nothing really exciting happens. La da da da. So yeah, so here I am starting to maneuver. All my infantry, spread them out evenly. At first I kind of keep reserves in the rear, but eventually I'm gonna bring all my units around him. He does move his noob box up a little bit, which allows me to, at one point, to take the shrine completely, and it starts the countdown timer. But then he moves back into it right here. He's gonna attack. He's gonna charge at me at one point. I'm not gonna do that because he was in Yari spear wall. So I just pull all my forces back. I'm trying to keep to make gaps in his line so I can flank. And as soon as I get an opportunity, he falls back, and I'm not gonna push to chase. I have all the time in the world. So right now you can kind of see I'm running him forward, running him up. He's taking shots. I'm just trying to waste his ammo so I can move my matchlocks freely without him worried. I realize he's not going to shoot any of my units. You're going to see me start putting all my guys who are in loose formation in tight formation again. Yada yada yada. La 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 la. So just speed this up big time. And as you can see, this is quite a boring battle, but my heart was racing because I was just waiting for that opportunity, waiting for him to make a mistake, waiting for him to be frustrated and impatient. Because here's word of advice, as I've already stated earlier in this game, never charge a line like that. That's just stupidity. Even if it was me who was there doing that, I would not blame anyone for doing what I did. What I did was, in my opinion, the only way to get rid of this unless you have lots of bows. Because he doesn't really have any armored units. I only have brought one bow unit. It would have been wiser to bring more than one bow unit. Like, the one battle I could have used them very well, I only brought one. How frustrating is that, right? So yeah, as you can see, I'm starting to reposition my troops, surround him, reposition my cav. See on the mini map, I almost have him completely surrounded. Granted, I still have the bulk of my troops here, but I'm going to move more infantry over here. I'm going to move my Naginata attendants over here as a rear guard. And I think it's coming up where he's going to assault me. Yeah, because I'm bringing my troops up close, and he's going to try and force my hand, and I'm not going to allow that. I'm not going to play his game. I want him to play my game, because the only way I'm going to win this battle is if I can take out his general, and I know that. One of the reasons why I brought my army up so close is so I could get my matchlock units up, fire a shot, retreat, and then have some infantry support to keep them getting hurt, because I need these units if I want to survive. They're the only things that are going to keep me alive right now. I wonder if that came out on the microphone. That was me. I'm not going to say if it didn't happen. Never mind. It might have been disgusting sound you might have just heard. Okay. Yeah, nothing exciting's happening. But at this point, he's like, why won't you attack me? And I typed him, basically said to him, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to attack a highly vetted Yari wall with hold firm with a leadership general and stand and fight. What do you think I am? That stupid? I do have some experience in this game. It's not going to happen. As you can see, so right here, I'm decided I want to move up. Oh. So this is where he does his little charge. I'm too busy microing all my guys, individually pushing them backwards, because I don't want them just to form a line. I want them all to move backwards and keep this semicircle. Plus, there was no real good opportunity to get his general. I mean, I could have tried going around, but he had to instantly run his units up and take out that unit. Right here is where I realized I need to have my general supporting this unit if they want to get some shots off. So you're going to see me immediately move my general up. He's going to continue pushing in Yari wall. And it looks like he's going to do a full frontal assault, but as soon as I see opportunities to attack the flanks, he doesn't take them. Here's a mistake I didn't see. I should have attacked him right here. Could have got some kills on these long Yari Ashikaru. But as I said, I was just trying to micro all my guys backwards right now. I do see an opportunity right here, I think. Yeah, I didn't see this because I had the camera at this point, like right here, and I was pushing these guys back. Then I pushed these guys back, and wait for it. It's going to happen here in just a second. He is disorganized, but the thing is, if I initiate an assault, he can easily move. And I don't want to get into a sustained melee with him until I have a good opportunity to kill his general. And as you can see, his general does have a lot of spear support around him. I do see an opportunity, but he instantly runs away. He's not going to take that risk. If I had hit this long Ashikaru's flank, I could have done quite a lot of casualties to him. I do get some of them. Not enough, though, to really justify. He does get one of my samurai. And then he's going to reform his noob box here. Again, I'm willing to wait him out and you know, win this, because that's what I want. I want to win. So you see me get some shots off right there. I do quite a lot of damage. I bring his general down to half strength. I was really happy about that. I tried to get a second volley off, but he rushes Yari Ashikaru up. So I pulled them back. My general was too far away, so I moved them up so they're within the sphere. And I'm going to shuffle my troops around a little bit more. I'm going to remake my line. He's going to remake his noob square here. I'm not going to do anything until he is in full position. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't do anything. Just a little bit, he's going to get kind of sick and tired of me, and he is going to move up. So at this point, I'm going to cap this fairly shortly. He just barely misses this with his units. Now it's mine. Countdown timer started. Doesn't even get below 9 minutes before he moves forward, but yeah, for what it's worth, I still got it at one point. I was really excited because I saw that I might be able to really win this. He does take out quite a few of my units in the fight, because remember, he does have, how many units does he have stand and fight? 1, 2, 3, 4 units in stand and fight, 5 units stand and fight. Not stand and fight, I'm sorry. With hold firm. He did have his general in stand and fight, went back when he was right here, but he did deploy him because he saw what I was doing. And if his general's stationary, that's not really good. He wants to be able to move him away from my guns. I've reshifted my guns over here. I'm trying to get a good shot off. I do get one more shot off on him before he starts his assault. You're going to see that here shortly. I'm going to move my troops around right here. This is where I tried that spear. See, he has his tattoo warrior monks right here. I didn't see it. I did get a couple kills on these guys, but I did lose 3 of my own. Look at that. That's funny looking. My guns are repositioning again. Having this farmhouse really helped my guns keep from getting completely tired. I think it makes a huge difference, especially in these longer battles like this. It doesn't take that long for your troops to regenerate their fatigue. That's always nice. I do want to try to keep the uphill advantage on him at all times, at least one flank. That's where I got my second shot. Brought him down to 8 guys, half of what he had then. I really wish I had killed his general, but this is where he decides he needs to attack. I'm going to pull... No, he doesn't attack here. I'm sorry. That happens a little later on. And just repositioning troops. Waiting for him to do his assault. And I think this is his final assault. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to push all these guys back. So I decide I am going to do sustained melee. But right now, I really just want to put gaps in his line. I'm going to successfully do that. He runs his Yari Ashigaru up, not in spear wall. That's always an advantage to me. I see an advantage to get his general. I'm going to move. You're going to see me. I'm going to get caught up on these spears a little bit, but not enough to where I'm not going to be able to kill him. I throw my general in the combat, I believe, in a little bit. I do lose on this flank. Sort of. I do get able to waver him. A lot of his hold firm Yari Ashigaru are right here, and he's going to pop that in a second. I'm going to charge his line frontal and then flank him. I catch this in time, I think. I see there's his monk cav. I said it was Yari cav, didn't I? So my general is going to hit the rears right now. I killed his general. These guys would be falling broken right now, but they're in hold firm. You know, as long as hold firm's active, they will stand and fight to the last man. And you know, they get quite a lot of kills.
From the battlefield. Shameful display.
This is gonna crumble right here. These guys routed. I'm gonna take care of these monk cav really quickly. Yeah, he does get some of these cav, and it does help to kill him. My shock troopers don't get there in time. My 501st, my Darth Vader's personal legion. I'm going to withdraw my line right here because I know I'm not going to win that, and I don't want to lose. After a lot of his units routed, I pull my general back. I believe these guys, yeah, they were just chasing him down until they shattered. And yeah, the battle's mine at this point.
Running from the battlefield.
All I gotta do is just keep on flanking. This unit holds up and does extremely well. Look at 120 kills. For Yarya Shigaru, that's amazing. I am gonna flank him with my cav. Any unit getting hit from the rear, doesn't matter if it's spear or not, from cav is gonna rout. Not all the time, but 9 out of 10 times. I send them over, kill these guys, because when I did that attack order, they weren't running away. There's the Tetsu warrior monks. I didn't know these guys were facing the wrong direction, but I'm going to turn them around and shoot this. I'm going to run my general's bodyguard into these spears. You know, they got no penalty for spears, and they're going to do a lot of damage. My general does decent. My best unit is going to be my Waco Raiders once again. His best unit is going to outdo mine, I believe. He does rage quit, so I don't get the statistics screen isn't going to pop up on this replay.
Our men are running from the battlefield.
And if he had just defeated defeat, I'd still be able to show you that. So that's how I know he alt F4'd. And I was so happy. And look at this glitch. These guys are just sitting there shattered. Yeah, like I said, this flank, he got his majority of his kills, I think. And any second now, he's going to drop.
Glorious victory will soon be yours.
Right before this unit drops, up right there. And yeah, I beat him. It just goes to show you that noob squares, the way you beat them is just to wait them out. Don't run right into them. Don't play their game. Make them move up, because this game's about tactics and strategy. You know, you might think, what's the difference between tactics and strategy? Tactics is like when I play a normal battle, move my troops around. I have a tactic going into it. My main tactic, or my actually, yeah, I guess I really don't know the definition between the two. I don't know how to explain it, but there is a big difference between tactics and strategy. They're one and the same, but also they're different. You go into a battle with a strategy, and then depending on your battlefield tactics can really depend on how your strategy works out. A lot of times, nothing goes to plan. Very rarely does anything go to plan. This battle did not go to plan with him. As you could tell, this battle is a giant circle. And making his line break up like that is what won me this battle. It was the only way I was going to win this battle. And I'm so happy I did it, because I almost just, when I got to the battle screen, didn't face this guy. I was like, oh, 10 star. I checked the stats. I'm like, oh, don't know if I want to face him. And I was like, Jake, don't be a wimp there. Try not to cuss as much. Don't be a wimp. Face him. If you lose, you lose. Learn something from it. Watch the replay. And I'm really happy I did take this battle, because it allows me to show you guys a way to defeat someone who's I guess this guy in the long run only had a 2-for-1 win-loss ratio, but a 10-star general with very high vetted units, with really good strategy. Even though I don't approve of his strategy is a very good strategy, because you're almost guaranteed to win if your opponent plays into your hand. And a less experienced opponent probably would. He's probably really used to people just charging his line. I bet you most of his losses were getting his units to the veterancy, which he had. As soon as he got that, didn't suffer so many losses. Because when you rely on veteran units, I notice a lot of people's strategies tend to dumb down. It tends to be the same thing over and over again. I think it's the people who don't use a full veteran army, that tend to have the better tactics. So they have to. They have to have better tactics, because their units are less superior. How do you beat a more highly trained army? Better tactics. So anyways, I did write down statistics because I knew it wasn't going to pop up. So actually, and I also wrote down his statistics because I'm an asshole. So yeah, his name was Demonaz. He's the Greek Dorian clan. He was ranked 2020 in the 1v1s. He has 1,122 wins, 576 losses. I brought a grand total of 1,731. He brought 1,959, so he did have more than me too on top of it. But he brought an Ashugar army, so that makes sense. Uh, I I ended up suffering 1,112 losses. He ended up suffering 1,573 losses. I killed 150, 1,570 of his men. He had 3 friendly casualties. Uh, I He ended up killing 1,105 of my guys. I had 7 friendly casualties, and I wrote down my 3 best units just because. My Rika Raiders killed 191. My Daikyu Samurai got 159. Even though they were short-lived, they still paid themselves off, killed more than they were. And then a Naginata Samurai unit got 157 kills. So if you guys take anything away from this, it's don't never play into your opponent's game. Always try to make your opponent play for your game. Uh, if your opponent does something like a noob box like he did, wait them out. Wait for them to make a mistake. Wait for them to make an opening in their line. You realize an army like that, morale is going to be your big winner, not brute force. You have to crush their morale. So keeping a morale shrine out of their hands, killing their general is essential. Some people, oh, general sniping, that's noobish. It works. If you want to talk about noobish, this guy used a noob square, but yet he's a 10-star. He's a gold 10-star. All are valid tactics. It just really depends on what you want to use. And honestly, it doesn't really matter if you approve of it or not. If you win, you win. Isn't that all that matters in the long run? Even though this is a game, it's supposed to be simulating a war, a battle. So, and in my opinion, there are no rules in war. Anyone who thinks the rules in wars are idiots. They're simply what lines are you willing to cross? That's the only rules, I guess you could say, there are in war, and that's a personal thing. I think anyone that tries to say there's rules or codes you should need to uphold to, if you don't, you're a terrible person or stupid, because you're killing people. That's terrible in and of itself, even though these aren't real. I was just using that as an example. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, took something away from it, and yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to call me an asshole. I don't know why I say that. I guess because it helps my self-esteem, because I'm a douchebag. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day.